Hi there, it's Shell. Beautiful day today. It is Saturday. Got my awesome gloves on from Vicky. It's beautiful right now though. We are due to get 7 to 12 inches of snow in the next couple of days. So I'm trying to get ahead because I don't think I'm going to have heat for too much longer. Which means in order to keep doing what I'm doing, I'm either going to have to film inside or skip a day. So we'll see how that works out. I'm going to make 2 videos today. It'll be, let's see, Monday and Tuesday. And I think hopefully we can run down Tuesday and get more. But I might make more videos. Because I know I have heat probably throughout the day, maybe even through tomorrow. Maybe until Tuesday. I just kind of doubt it. So guys, this was just an idea. I saw something online and I thought, oh, I know what I can do. So that's usually how I come up with my secret journaling spots. Oh, you guys, I'm such, yeah. I wanted to tell you that Melinda Davis has new spots in her channel. New secret journaling spots, and so you can go check those out if you are interested. I've done something kind of similar, so I probably won't share those, but you never know. Let's see, this is going to be fun though, I think, and this is kind of like it's almost like a play on one that we made in last year's thing, except just a little bit simpler, which I know some of you really appreciate simpler. Okay, let's go ahead and do the blue. I'm actually going to take these off because you know what, I am not cold right this second. Whew. I did my exercise this morning. What I do is about an hour on the aero ski thingamajiggy, and oof, I got hot, and so I think it helps my metabolism. Mom said I'm slimming out. I don't feel like I am, but you know. Okay, so let me grab my blue. And we'll see what we can do on this. I think one. So if I did this like 6 by, let's see what we can do. That's why we do the blue one first, because I have typically the idea in my brain, and then I have to put it on paper. So, did you guys know that Melinda has a twin? Hi, Melissa. Melinda and Melissa. I think that was her name. I'm pretty sure it was. Because it was an elm. I can remember elms pretty easily, since my name is Michelle. Okay. We're going to do 6. So, 6 inches. And then we are going to fold this into, let's see what we end up with. I really don't want it bigger than 5 inches because, you know, that's what I work with. So that's 3, and then this would have to go over 5. So you could fold down a 6 by 6 sheet. I have squares down here, that's what I'm going by. Okay. So that would be 5 inches, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. Nope, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a touch over 5. That's fine. And then I'm going to do 1/2 inch score line. You could just fold it if you wanted to. If you don't have like that. And what this is going to end up being is like a coin envelope. Is that what they're called? I think that's what they're called. Whew. I'm actually warm. I'm going to turn this down too. I don't know why I'm so warm today, but I did get a late start on on my exercise. Sophia has been screaming, and it's, I don't know, she woke me up. Sophia is one of our cats, and she gets lonely, I think, at night. So she started the last few days every night at 11:30. She's waking me up, so I get up, go love on her, because we keep our door shut because we have some cats that fight. So we have some inside the room, well, one inside the bedroom, one out, and she screams. She sits at our door and she screams and screams outside our door. So I get up and I go love on her and give her some water from the bathroom faucet because she likes that. And typically she won't make any more noise if I get up and spend enough time with her. If I don't, or she doesn't think I do, then she'll start again, sometimes like half an hour later or whatever. But last night, it was at 2:30 this morning when she started again. And we typically get up at 3 anyways. It's just, I don't know, old people thing. I don't know why we've gotten up at 3 o'clock, 3 to 4 every single morning for years and years. So I thought, well, I'll just get up with her at 2:30. So I did doze a little bit in the living room, but it's kind of hard when you're up. All the other cats are like, Mama, we love you. So it's kind of hard. I don't think I like the size, but again, you know, that's the whole point, is to kind of test this out and see what we want to do. So this one, I'm going to cut it down to, say, 5 inches. And we'll see if we can use like a whole another side of a 12 by 12. And then we'd only be wasting that much. So the thing is, I want to go ahead and make sure that this fits, and it does. That's perfect, right? Okay, so I want to make sure it's the right size when I fold it. Okay, because I'm going to fold that. Because in order to kind of have it seamless, it needs to be right around the right size. Okay. And this isn't like paper I would typically use. I would want it thinner, I think. Okay, and then this would be your that would be your lip. So let me show you. Kind of see where I'm going. Pretty simple. I mean, like I said, I feel like it's a little bit too large of a pocket. And this paper, I mean, you wouldn't journal on this paper. And really, I think what I would want to do is try to make it fit tighter. So I would have to kind of, you know, work around that. And that's why we do the blue. Because I don't want it to be so obvious that, hey, there could be separation. Does that make sense? Because you can see that separation. There it is. Okay, so then we would use just like a, I wonder where, I bet Clint has it inside. The punch I wanted to use. Of course he does, Michelle. But I mean, just some circles. He's working on his secret journaling space, and I think he's going to talk you guys through it, but I don't know, it's kind of complicated, but maybe he can make it, you know, work for you. Okay, I'm not going to use those. I just wanted to show you. So you would have one here, smaller, and I would put a brad through it, and then you'd have one here, and we would put a brad through it. So we'd probably have to do that one before we put them together, you know, before I do all the gluing and stuff. And then we would have the string, and then you would undo the string, and then this would pull out. There's your journaling space, but you could leave it in here, and actually we could turn it like this, maybe, because you could, it would also be a pocket, so you could put little things in there, your papers and stuff like that, fold it in there. So, and especially if it's glued down, I don't know, I have to see what I mean. I think I want to make it tighter, so we're gonna mess around with that. So there's my prototype, and the secret journaling spot is you just pull this out, pull this up, hopefully both sides would be white or whatever, and then you could journal. Okay, so we're going to use our other colors and see what we can come up with. That's one reason we do that. You guys know. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, what do I have? Do I have any more of that one? I think what would be really pretty is like a brown, like this one. Isn't that pretty paper? And typically too, I probably wouldn't even put this in a journal because this would be like right in the middle of a signature. So let's pull that out. Let me see if what else I have just in case. Ooh, I like this brown too. That's really pretty. But I think we could make that one work. Okay. So let's cut it. 6 was too large for me. I wanted it to be smaller. So let's see. If I want it to be smaller, I don't want to waste a lot of paper. Does that make sense? So let's say if we did it at 5, by the time we folded it down and everything. So how would I'm trying to think. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so if I do 5 inches, I wouldn't want it 5 that direction, would I? I would want this to be, yeah, 5. Because we would fold it. I'm thinking of the direction of it, I don't know. So 5 wouldn't be as tall, which is fine. Let's trim it. So say I do, what, 5 by, so this would be our size. So 3.5. So let's do 3.5. So I do 6. So let's score it at 2. And then we're going to take that to 3.5. So that would be 5.5, right? Yeah, I think, and then that's our center part. Hopefully I get this right. And then that's 2, so I need this to be an additional 1.5. So 5.5, 6.5, 7.5 is what I'm going to do. I know that's a little bit longer. And actually I should trim that. See if I got it right or not. And you could choose either side. So let's see. There we go. Hey, I did it right. That looks more like the size to me. Then I'm going to score just about 1/2 inch or whatever for the bottom. Okay, let's see if I got that straight. I don't feel like I did. There we go. Okay. So I kind of like that piece too. It's kind of take it here. Where's my... And actually, I kind of have an idea, so I'll kind of look at it and see. Okay, so you just want to cut the sides off and leave the center. So just cut. I kind of do a V in the center, or whatever that is. Okay. Okay, so we would glue there, there, and there, right? And that one is a little bit too, it's kind of binding up, so go ahead and just trim that a little bit more. You're not really going to see it anyways. Okay, so there we have that. What am I going to do for circles? Am I going to have to run it inside? That's why I don't like to have half of my stuff inside and half of it outside. Just kind of looking to see if I misplaced it. I'm still looking. He's got to have it inside. So, okay, I guess I'm going to have to run inside and get my hole punch that will work for this, and I'll be right back. So I ran inside. Whew, it's chilly out there, guys. You can tell that there's a storm blowing in. Okay, Clint's in there just working away on his design. If you don't know who Clint is, he's my hubby, my creative partner. Okay, so what I want to do is kind of like right in the center. I want to punch a hole, and if you use Tim Holtz ruler, which I love, you can kind of line it up because there's a 0 right here, and you can kind of line it up like exactly right in the center. So there's 2 on that side. Okay, that's right in the middle. And I don't want to punch a hole yet because I want to make sure that it's going to be far enough, because sometimes my side is off. Okay, so I really like that size though. I think that's a really good size. And let me find, or let me get some cardstock like this one. And we're going to make it in, like I said, we're going to make it kind of tight because I want a really nice fit. So I am just going to kind of measure it. We can trim it just a little bit and then just right inside that fold. So let's try that and see if I got it or not. I think you do want cardstock here. We'll see how that works. So, before I got chill. It's chilly. Okay, so see if I got it like a tight fit. So I would. There we go. I think by having that tight fit, you're not going to, necessarily have that gap. So that might work. And then we would go ahead, make sure it's all the way down, and it is. I would score it. Let's see, where's my pencil? Let's score it here. So you just want it to be a tight fit, I think. So that's kind of what we're looking at. So, and that would fold up. This is just going to give us more journaling spots. And then let's score it just a little bit above that so that this part would fold over. And we might even do something different. We'll look at it because we are designing. Okay, so it would be kind of like this, or maybe like this. Okay. Before I put all my pieces together. You want it to be really tight, I think. You don't want to, like, not be able to get it in there. Let's just do it like this for now. Whatever works, huh? Okay, so So that would be like that. I don't think you would still see that, but I do have an idea. So let's kind of look at this and see. Okay, so I need to punch a hole. What am I going to punch a hole with? Just punch a hole with this little guy. Let me check it real quick. And this would not be that long, probably just like half that way, so I think it would be okay. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. Trim that off. So there's where I punched the hole. So actually I'm going to bring that down just a touch because we would have the circle right there. So I'm going to bring it down to here and we'll make the hole there. Where is, here it is. Oh. We can punch a hole with this thing. Make it nice and neat. Here, I think. I hope that's where it is. Okay. Oops, it wasn't it. Now it's crooked. It'll be fine, right? Ah, shut, you're such a goober. It's right here. Okay, that was it. That's going to be covered up by that doober anyways. It's just me. I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that in there. I was thinking like this one. Let me see if that's a good size. What color? What color do we have? Red. This color might work. This one has kitty teeth in it. I'm using 3/4 of an inch. I'll link that below in case you guys don't have one. And then we will glue those together so they're really sturdy. I think you could even go up to an inch or so. Use what you have. Okay. See if I can squish them in together. Where I'm going. I know you kind of have an idea what I'm doing. Okay. So, right in the center. Can I find the center? I don't know with this. I think we can. I know they're not lined up perfectly, but sometimes that's just the way it is. Let's see, how big is that? I can kind of see that hole. Yeah, Mom's like, oh no, it's gonna snow. She couldn't hear very well this morning. She didn't have her ears on. Oh, I tell ya, Clint has his teeth. I have my eyes, and Mom has her ears. I told her we should do something like a cartoon that has us all, you know, together or whatever. Okay, so this one could go like here. In that hole. So, where are my eyelets? I just had some here. Nope. Let me find them. Sorry, guys. That took me a while. I had to clean up so I could find them. A little bit. I didn't have to clean up tons. Okay, So, let's see, kind of red. Maybe green. Or is that too Christmassy? Let's see what we have in here. Ah. My fingers are cold. Oh. Michelle, put on your gloves. Sorry. Excuse me for a minute. I did find my other ink that I really like to use. Okay, so we do want to put this one here. And I have a little trick. What I like to do is figure out what color we want. Maybe like, come on, yellow. Let's go down to this one. Maybe the orange. 2 oranges. Okay. And then I like to kind of lift it up a little bit. Is that red? That's red. Okay. Oh, so nice. Thank you again. What I like to do is go ahead and take one of your eyelets. I think I said I was looking for Brad's eyelets, but I needed Brad's. So go ahead and take one. It doesn't matter what color. You're not going to see it anyways, and squish it. There it is. So I'm going to do 4 of those so I have enough for the next one as well. And this is just going to help you lift up on that one thing. Hopefully that's, the brads aren't too big. I might have done, should have done smaller ones. We'll see how that works. Okay. Okay, so then what we do is underneath this one, we're just going to put that in there, and that's going to lift it up so that you can use your string easier. And then we'll put this little guy in here. I know it seems fiddly, but I think it's because I have to keep getting up and moving and doing stuff. I don't think it's as fiddly as all that. The gloves are a little bit harder to use than you would think. Okay. There we go. And then, see that mistake I made? Just covered it up really nicely. But see, it kind of raises that, and that's nice. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and glue these pieces together. And I just do one side and then the other side. And you want them pretty, you know, pretty tight. Just kind of hard to, there we go, like that. Go ahead and do this. Pretty simple, just a plain old coin, you know. If you were turning this into a coin thing, you would just put a little lip here and then just fold it over. But we made one. Let's see if it's too tight. I don't want it to be too tight, but I also don't want it, you know, to give away our secret journaling spot. Okay, so there it is, right? And you can kind of see that. I mean, if it's in a book, you probably wouldn't see it that well, would you? So what I was thinking is we'll take this other like piece here. We can cut that down, but kind of cut it a little bit longer so it kind of goes over the back, and I'll show you that here in a minute. So 3 inches. Was it 3 inches exactly? No, it's 3.5. Okay, so 3.5. Go out like this. And then just like maybe, what is that, an inch? So about 3 inches. So hopefully this works. Me designing again. And then at about an inch, I am going to put a score there. Might not even work. I've had ones that don't work. Okay, so this would sit here. So we'll trim that blue so that you can't see it. Right? Okay. And I don't want to see like the edges here, so I am going to, sorry. Let's cut it kind of like 1/4 of an inch in. This is how I design. I know. Once I figure it out, it's not that hard, but you know the first one always takes forever. 100 hours. 100 hours is what I see. There we go. That actually looks pretty good. Okay. So then I'm going to go ahead and glue this guy on. And you're just going to glue the flap. And because I have an idea. Okay, so the flap is centered. Well, we want the flap to be centered. While I was working out today, I was watching The Parent Trap. I love that little show. It's so cute. The old one with Haley Mills. So there we go. And then you're going to have this. That's going to cover up our opening, right? Right. Okay. Then let's go ahead and round the corners. Okay. So there we go. There is our little thing. This is in the back. So if you were to glue it down in your book, you could glue here, here, and here. And then this would slide down. And you could even put glue down here. And then just leave a space for this. And that way it's not as noticeable. What do you think? I don't know. I think it might be kind of cool. And that's why we're going to have to do another one so that we can... So I can remember how I made it and maybe show you guys a little bit easier. Okay, so about right there. I'm going to put my hole right there. I tell you, this is really nice though, this Tim Holtz ruler. So you can measure it. And this is a big bite. I got it years ago when our Walmart was kind of like closing out a bunch of stuff because they were fixing to create or make a new one, a new Walmart. But I still use it all the time. Okay, there we go. You could cover that up if you wanted to, but I don't think it matters. So then you have your little pocket, and then this little guy is just going to slide out. It's a little too tight, isn't it? I think it is. I gotta take my gloves off. They're a little bit cumbersome right this second. Okay, they did the trick though. Okay, so this is going to slide out. Why aren't you sliding out? It's way too tight, huh? Come on, you can do it. Okay, let's do that. Look at that. There we go. There we go. Not. Oh, wait. another piece there. There we go. Too tight. We are going to trim that because that is way too tight. I just didn't want to give away anything, but I mean, if you can't get it out of there, what fun is that? Okay. It's crooked. It's so crooked. So crooked, guys. It's me after all. I cannot cut a straight line. Okay. There we go. So just like you know, we do have another journal still in the store, and it has secret journaling spaces in it as well. Okay, let's see. Oh, look how much easier this is. So, and by it's okay, just line it up. Oh, I put it in incorrectly. Scooch it over. There we go. And then we would put our string on it. What do you think? I think it's a cute idea. Pull this out, you have all this journaling space, and then that little thing is hiding in there. That's cute. And you can't tell because we have a little box. Let's put it in our book. Not there though. Let's see. Let's see what pages I have. Sorry, this one was more harder than I expected it to be. More harder. Let's see, what else do we have? I'm gonna have to cut down some of that paper. I have a pile right there in front of me. I need to do my desk. Rearrange especially right above, so that I can put, I think this is one that would work. So I can put like shelving and stuff right there. My friend made me this massive picture. So I have it there, and it's just using up some space. So, like this little guy could go in like one of these. Actually, I would probably use like a generic paper and put this on. But then I would, like I said, I would glue here, then over here, as close to the edge as I could get so it's not super hard to get back in there. I'm not going to put it on this one right now. Okay. Shall we try it again? I'm going to take this jacket off now. I'm getting warm. Oh, I do have some string right here I was thinking I could use real quick. I think this is from Lida, actually. She always gives me some stuff when she looks through her thing, which is so sad because before I started doing junk journals, she said, "Hey Michelle, I found my kindergarten, I think it was like a kindergarten report card," and she threw it away. I was like, Mom, what year would that have been? She was born in like 40, I don't know, 40 something. But she's like, it was just junk. I'm like, no, it wasn't. So now she knows. I say, don't throw anything away, Mom, until you talk to me first. I had a dream that Mom and Lida is Clint's mom. I call her Mom though. Anyways, I had a dream that her and Clint were going to Hong Kong, and they didn't invite me. They just said they were going to Hong Kong, and they just assumed I'd be okay with it, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, in my dream, Hong Kong wasn't that far away. And I was like, why are you going to Hong Kong, and why didn't you invite me? Well, we have tickets to Beyonce. Mom was laughing this morning. She's like I would ever go there. I don't even know Beyonce's music. I just barely know the name, you know. She's like, yeah, right. I don't know. but then I was like, okay, we'll see ya. So that's what it looks like, and then you could glue it down, you know, if you wanted to do that. If it was a floating pocket, I'm trying to think, would you put this piece on? I don't think you would have to, but it's totally up to you. You know, it would still be like a floating pocket, but maybe if it's like paper clipped in or something, you wouldn't see it. I don't know, it's up to you. Okay, let's move on. Breathe, Michelle, breathe. Okay, let me get some of this stuff out of the way. We'll move into the other paper. Do I have more of that paper? I almost should go on and order more of that paper. I wonder what I have. I'll be right back. I forgot I had all this graphic 45 paper, and this would work perfectly because we have purple in here, so I like that. Okay, 5 inches. Don't lose those. We'll see if we can get it working, huh? Okay, 5 inches, and then I want them like this. 5 inches. I really like the size of that one. That pocket, I think it's more the correct size. Okay, 5 inches, and then I know I did like 1.5 score. Or was it a 2 score? I think it was 1.5. Wait, 1.5. There it is. Okay, so 1.5. Then I wanted that 3, so that's 3, 4. Or did I do that 3.5? 1.5. We'll do that 3.5. So that's 5. 3, 4.5. So it'd be 5, right? Okay. 1.5, 5, and then I think we did an additional 2. So I'm going to do 7.5 just to make sure. Hopefully I got it right, and hopefully you guys can get that correct if... Oh, I did, yay. You just want it to, you know, have an overlap in the back. So what was it? 1.5, 5, and 7.5 is what I did. And then about 1 inch at the bottom. That's fine. Okay. I wonder if I have any purple. Isn't that cute though? That'll be so cute. Butterflies and birds. See how fast this one comes together. I tell you guys. Make sure that, okay. That there, we're going to take our little guy here. Where is that one I just made? Michelle, it can't be too far away. I wanted to see about where the, here it is. Like how far down I did the dot. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I did that about 1 3/4. So 1 3/4. About right there. And then we'll get it centered. About right there is center. Okay. And then I need to poke a hole. itching like crazy. I think we have dry skin. I think I have dry skin. And I have some stuff, I just haven't used it. Just looking for like some scraps of that paper that would go really cute. So like that green, purple I mean. And then it doesn't really matter. So that piece, and then maybe that kind of purpley and blue, that's really pretty. And then just another scrappy piece to go under it. This is probably going to be a little bit thinner, but I think it'll be okay. If that bothered you, then you could get a piece of cardstock or something and put that on it. It doesn't really matter. You're not going to see this part anyways. Try to line it up. It's not quite correct. I think that propane's giving me a slight headache. When it gets low, it kind of, you know, does that odor. I think it's kind of low. Gives me like a dull headache. I think we're definitely got to do something different next year and this year. We always say that, don't we? Okay. And then just kind of eyeball where the middle would be. I know this is the back side, but that's okay. Okay. That looks about centered, left, right, top, bottom. Let's check this one. That. Okay. And then we'll put this one like right there. That's cute. Okay. Do I have, what else do I have? Let's do green. I like the green. I think that's pretty. Come on, you. Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay, so do this. Where's that one little crushed eyelets? And you could, I mean, if you don't want it, you know, if you want it where the seam is, then by all means you could do that. I just wanted it a little bit cleaner looking. Oh, so cute. Okay. Let us glue it down one edge there, and then this edge here. That's really cute. I think it's a cute idea. I think I would definitely use it, you know, again. Oh, here comes my honey bunny. Let's see if he's actually coming out to see me. Let me grab a piece of cardstock. He just came out real quick, so he went back in. Let's go ahead and cut the fun part. Okay, it was 3.5, right? So let's just do it like 3 and I don't know, 3/8, whatever that is. Oh wait, that's 3 1/4, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry guys, I think He's like, "The smelling out here." I know it is. The smell is getting to me. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, again, we want to score it right where that area is. There. This is just some more cardstock that Miss Kathy gave me. We've tried a different color. Of course, I want it to fold like that. And we'll score this one piece. Have it fold like this. About the same size, pretty close. Cool. And then that, oh, so much better. It's a little bit too tall, isn't it? I don't think it matters, especially if we put that one piece on it. I think it'll be fine. So let me do that. So 3.5. Right. And about 3. And score it about 1. Don't want to cut it. Yeah, there is a smell, I tell you, to that propane. Okay. Let's go ahead and glue that on. It's about centered. Perfect. Oh, we want to trim it first, don't we? So I was thinking maybe I should do it more like it's... So you have a little bit of a lip down further so it doesn't like pop up, give you away. Just a little bit. And then, perfect. Trim this. That wasn't horrible, was it? And then where's our little corner rounder? And then you can't really see that I messed up, which is a good thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will do this again. Probably about right there. That's 2. Oh, that was perfect. Actually, I do need this one more time. So, you know, the first ones always take a while. They just do, because you're kind of finagling and doing stuff. And where is my... I lost it. Okay. I have this. I just don't have my little brad. Where's my little brad at? Okay, Michelle. When they roll, so you never know where it went. Probably, sure it's right with Clint's. Clint's little lid that put in a safe place. Didn't I set out 2? I think I did. Oh well. No telling where it is now. Okay, so pick the side you want. Go through there so it raises it up a little. Super cute. I really like that. And then thankfully this one is better size. I thought I wanted it, but because we did that, oops, there we go. You're not going to notice it, you know, it just looks like a little coin envelope. Do I have a little tie for that one as well? Where did I put that? Over here maybe? Or that green. It's not awful. Let's use that green. I like the style of this one better. The weight of the string. Yeah, Clint was, he's working on this. His idea. And he's like, it's not centered. You know how he is. He has to get his ideas centered. I'm just like, oh, just throw it on there. But then he said, oh, it doesn't have to be centered. What a mess. This is old, and I don't know how old it is. Pretty sure Lyda gave it to me. And it did not wind up right. There we go. I'll fix it later. Famous last words. Okay, and then if you're worried about this, like coming undone after you tie it, you could put a little bit of glue in there. And it would stay. I don't think, though, that a knot wouldn't stay. Just seems to me like it would, because it's almost like embroidered floss. Okay, so we have that. And we're done. How long was that? Forever? You can wind it however you want. Oh, and I do want to put a little knot here. You could put a little gem here if you wanted, or Tom, as Clint says. He's such a nut. Such a nut. Oh, I tell ya. There we go. Too cute. So what do you think about these? I think they're kind of cute. They're really cute ideas, and you know, if you, like I said, if you glue them down, just glue them. You could glue all the way down here, and then that's removable if you want it to be. Like this. I would definitely put it there. Let's just put it there. And actually, I think what I'm going to do, because it's a little bit smaller, is I'm just going to put glue on 2 sides. And we'll just use it as a tuck spot. And we'll just tuck something in there. Like that. But you come to look at it, and it just looks like a coin envelope thing. And then we tuck spots under there, and then this comes up, we journal. Isn't that cool? I think that was cute. That's a shellified one if I ever saw one. Oh, you guys. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for enjoying, there it is, for joining me in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you give it a try. And there's our secret journaling spot. How fun! Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. See you soon. Tuzzies!